All right, welcome back at 9:17. Just a few hours from now, the Battlehawks will be back in business out at the Dome as they take on San Antonio. And the stage is set for a great season ahead. The team already has a win under their belt, and there's some new improvements at the stadium too. And right now, we are joined by the team's VP this morning, David Kinsey. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm doing well. Good to be here. Yeah.
Let me see if I can get the
Cause the law. That's right.
Cause the law. I love it. There's so much excitement in the city today, David, but fans don't need to wait to kick off, start to celebrating, right? And so what is things going to look like here at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're excited to open up today at home. The party gets started at 2 o'clock this afternoon, actually. We start over at Bear Park Plaza across from the Dome. Gates open at 4 o'clock, and we kick off at 5:30 against San Antonio, who, by the way, is a rival of ours.
Okay.
I expect it to get a little bit chippy today in game. Yeah, we're excited.
So we hear there's some new improvements happening at the Dome. Can you tell us about those?
Yeah, I think the two biggie that everybody is talking about is the new lights and the new turf, right? So we were in yesterday, actually. We had our players do a walkthrough down at the Dome, so they were excited to check it out. But the new turf really pops, I think, for fans that have been there in the past for either Rams games or Battlehawks games the past few years. You'll notice this bright green color that really livens up the Dome. And then the lights. I think the lights have been an underrated component of what we did in the offseason. So the stadium in general is going to be bright. It's going to be well lit. It's going to pop a lot. And then we might have a couple other little tricks up our sleeve. We got a little special introduction today that I think the fans of a younger age might enjoy.
Okay.
So a little special intro coming. You got to come to the Dome to check it out, though.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you know what? I got a chance to check out your tailgate for the home opener last season.
Yes.
And I remember it being absolutely wild. Your fans are super passionate out there.
No doubt.
I mean, they have all of their paint and costumes. It's really a good time. Can you just talk about some of the reactions you're seeing after the home opener, and why do you think it's so important to have a UFL team here in the St. Louis area?
Yeah, no doubt. Well, a couple things. One, the reaction was phenomenal, right? Yeah. So we had our watch parties last Friday, and I was checking in with our staff while they were out there, and all the reaction were positive, right? So we were at Ballpark Village, we were at Hot Shots, and we were at Horseshoe Casino last week. So I was getting texts from our staff about how engaged the fans were and how much fun they were having to see the Battlehawks take it to Houston last week. And then we saw an uptick all week, right? Phones were ringing, people were online buying tickets for the game today. I think what you'll see at the tailgate is a little bit of music, a little bit of fun with our sponsors, food, obviously, and then you're going to see the team will cross the street about 2:30. It's a little high five tunnel we'll create across Broadway as the team makes their way into the Dome. Something special that Battlehawks fans have become to expect over the past few years. So everything else, though, you got to make your way down to the Dome and check it out yourself.
All right, so I'm not a big gambling man. I do play a little blackjack every now and then.
Yeah.
But what are you thinking about tonight? Do you think we have the home advantage for this game?
There's no doubt.
Everything's going well?
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to Coach B yesterday, Coach Becht. He was down at the walkthrough. And, we talk about how special this fan base is, right? And I think the ability to create a home field advantage and a dome field advantage, if you will, is special. And it's unique to the league, right? To go back to what you mentioned about football in St. Louis, it's important. It's important to me. I spent time with the Rams, actually. I did not go to LA. I stayed back. St. Louis is home for me. So it's a little bit personal, right? This fan base deserves football. They're one of the best sports towns, if not the best sports town in the country, and they deserve the Battlehawks, and the Battlehawks deserve them.
You're absolutely right, and I think that's a great place to end. David Kinsey, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good luck on your season.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.